the chance to speak with the father as well as the stepmother of the man who was holed up inside that restaurant. He had a name tag on, the father did. It said Bo. I didn't have the chance to actually ask his name, but Bo was pleading, because I was on Facebook Live, and Bo was actually pleading with his son to come out, saying this is not certainly what he expected. When he tried calling his son earlier today, unable to reach his son, the stepmother then jumped in and said that he was actually shot 7 times recently, and since that shooting, he has not been the same, and those are her words. But again, Bo, the father, was pleading with his son to come out, saying for whatever reason, he was trying desperately to speak with those in media. So it's unclear what his message was. It is unclear, what he wanted to tell everyone. But I can tell you his stepmother is saying that he has, for quite some time, suffered from, had mental health issues, I should say. And that, again, came from his stepmother, who I spoke with just about 30 minutes ago. Folks, where this is, keep in mind, we are at the University of Memphis campus. We know this semester is wrapping up, but there are plenty of students who are still out here. They have plenty of questions. Much like you, on what is happening and when this will be over. Overhead, we can actually still hear that helicopter sort of circling. That is part of that tactical team that they brought out. We could actually see the SWAT team making its way in, and that's further down when I was at Highland and Southern at that point. That SWAT team started to make its way in, the tactical unit. We could see just a lot more manpower, and that's as they began that process of expanding, of course, this perimeter. Keep in mind, he is still inside that restaurant at last check. His father, they allowed him under the crime scene tape so that he could come closer to that restaurant with hopes of coaxing him out. The stepmother is telling us his name, Jared. They're telling us that Jared is a father of a 2-year-old. And so they were pleading, at least on my Facebook Live, that he would come out, if anything, for the sake of his child. It was really extremely powerful, I should say.